Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45. Nctv45 Newcastle, The Train.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Legal issues. Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
Good morning, Newcastle. Very happy Saturday, the 29th of September. 70 degrees in Newcastle, and this is Newswatch Saturday morning, and a lot of rain last night, and be careful as you're driving around. Trees, branches down everywhere. We're going to get you what's going on. We've got mass coming on. Very busy day, and we'll send it out to our other groups after we complete this Newswatch, or maybe as we're doing it. The COVID cases, and why not get to those? 835 positive. I really think there's delays in the numbers. I think the flattening of the curve is beginning. Again, with these numbers they're putting out, they're a rough guideline, because I'm not seeing cases in these other areas that dictate that we're having a rise. Matter of fact, looks like the number of cases definitely are falling. As we continue with Newswatch, I'll maybe put this a little closer to me. There you go. The Department of Agriculture reminds Pennsylvanians the importance to save pet food lot numbers. The Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture reminds pet owners to save these lot numbers, and I'm kind of curious as to why. For important information on savings of their pet food lot numbers, the number is a crucial piece of information when trying to identify a product that has been recalled for potential problems and pet food threats to the FDA or a particular producer. The Department of Agriculture licenses and inspects businesses that make and sell animal feed and pet food. It is no secret that we love our pets as family members and we want to care for them, and so very important to have those lot numbers. That's an interesting tidbit in from the state, as didn't really give that much thought during this COVID time. Governor Wolf is distributing $117 million in CARES funding for child care providers. He announced the plan to distribute this money, funding child care providers across Pennsylvania. The third of 3 distributions to sustain the industry that builds healthy foundations for our kids. That is very interesting. As he's doing that, the restaurant industry, he's really not looking at it all. Pennsylvanians have made significant investments to preserve our child care sector and keep them remaining vulnerable to economic impacts of the COVID crisis. You know, let me say something, folks. It is very important to have relationships with your kids. And I don't discount the need for child care providers. However, and I want to make this abundantly clear, there are other businesses, Tom Wolf, and I don't think you've done anything for the restaurant industry, and those small businesses are suffering in small towns. So if you want to kill small towns, keep doing what you're doing. The Wolf administration reminds Pennsylvanians home energy assistant and urges those who need it to apply for LIHEAP by August 31st. And this is important as we near, you know, it was a very hot summer. And we're making the transition from a hot summer to what could be a cold winter. And LIHEAP, very important. And he did go on Teresa Miller. These are incredibly difficult times. That's why DHS, administrators, safety net programs like LIHEAP to make these times a little easier, but the program ends the 31st. So it is critical that you really get that in. I can't say enough about that because that is very, very important. And as you move forward, wow. Now, we're going to take a break, go to sports, and we'll be right back after we hear from Josh.
The Cedar's restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hi, I'm Josh Turner, and this is the Cedar Sports Corner. Last night, baseball, basketball, and hockey all decided to postpone certain sporting events. There's only a couple baseball games went on last night. The NHL will resume on Saturday as well as the NBA. For your other news, Arizona Wildcats legendary head coach Lude Olson has passed away at the age of 85. His death was confirmed by family to Arizona media outlets. He was hospitalized last year after suffering a stroke and was recently moved into hospice care. Coach Lude was one of the best to ever do it, as he had a 589 and 187 record in 24 seasons at Arizona and guided the Wildcats to 4 Final Four appearances, 23 consecutive NCAA tournaments, 11 Pac-10 titles, as well as a national championship in 1997, a member of the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and the College Basketball Hall of Fame. Lude was one of the best to ever do it. He's one of the 5 Division I coaches with 20 consecutive 20-win seasons. Others on that list featured legendary coach Dean Smith, Mike Krzyzewski, Bill Self, and Mark Few. We wish Lude and the University of Arizona the best wishes. Pittsburgh Pirates last night swept the St. Louis Cardinals in a doubleheader, winning the first one 4-3 as Cole Tucker drove in the go-ahead run in extra innings in the first game. In the second game, winning 2-0. In the second game, Pirates starter Cody Ponce went 5 2/3 innings and giving up 0 earned runs. Cole Tucker also had a pretty good day, as he went 0 for 3 with the game-winning sac fly. The Pirates take on the Cardinals again tonight in St. Louis for the 3rd game of the series after yesterday's doubleheader. I know it's a shocker they finally won, but to win 2 games, who knows what's going on, to be honest with you. The Pittsburgh Penguins have reacquired right winger Kasperi Kapanen after they traded him away in the Phil Kessel trade. They have sent center Evan Rodriguez, who is a restricted free agent, defenseman David Warsofsky, forward Philip Hollander, and their 2020 first-round draft pick, which was 15th overall, to Toronto for Kasperi Kapanen, the rights to KHL forward Pontus Aberg, and defenseman Jesper Lindgren. Kasper is a good young player that brings speed to our lineup and plays the way we want to play. Having previously drafted him, we know him as a player and feel he can improve our top 6, said Penguins general manager Jim Rutherford. Last night, Heinz Field announced there will be no games played. There will be no fans at the first 2 games played, Pitt will not allow any spectators for the 2020 season, and Heinz Field will not have fans for at least the first 2 games of this football season. I'm Josh Herner, and this was Cedar Sports Corner.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit. Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. Today's programming furnished by a grant from Chalala and Carney Florist on Mill Street in Newcastle.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Well, folks, welcome back. 70 degrees and very humid in Lawrence County. And I can tell you this, the humidity has definitely brought out the flies, to which I've been batting them around during our break. And wow, what a time. The PUC emphasizes the responsibility of Twin Lakes Utility to continue water service providing to Pike County. This is an ongoing part of a case involving future operations of a utility. Twin Lakes is directed to continue providing service to its customers with the PUC code, the Commission's order and regulations, and Commission approval tariffs of the company and otherwise permitted by the Commission to cease providing service. So over in Pikes County, kind of losing their water. Not a good thing. Department of Health providers with St. Joe's University of Pittsburgh, to provide first responders with training and education. This program, evaluation and research unit, to provide education and training to the first responders of the state. Training will be provided on topics of substance use disorder, the use of Lanoxin, the stigma and implicated biases to help groups continue to respond to the opiate crisis. And you know Governor Wolf would be high on talking about that. Once again, and every time this comes in, I will mention the 20,000 at the car show in Carlisle. 18 warnings, 1,000 compliance checks. Last 2 days, most of those falling in the Pittsburgh area. And as I said, once again, I'll mention that every time because Carlisle was allowed to have a car show, and everywhere else they're having kind of issues. Let's talk about weather as we move forward. And humid, rainy, miserable, but Sunday's things are gonna get better in a hurry, as Sunday be pretty nice. 70 degrees. Now 93% humidity And when you look at Cleveland radar, clear off to the west. Taking a look at Pittsburgh radar, everything basically south of us and south of Pittsburgh. 93% humidity. Variable winds at 3 miles an hour. Barometric pressure 29.65, dew point 68. Now, and the temperature is 70 degrees. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll be right back.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. Well, after last night's rainy low of 68, how is your weekend going to fare? And it's going to be fair that you get half the rain and half the sun. Here's an example as you look at local radar. And further out, here's the tropical depression moving across the south. The outer bands reach us, we get rain. Not the whole time, just some of the time. So let's go. Last night, 68, thunder showers, rain. Your Saturday, rain and thunder showers, 82. Will be humid, chance of rain, 40%. Not all day, but you'll see enough of it. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low of 57, makes it nice for sleeping. Sunday, sunshine, 76. This is your postcard day. Can't be better than that. Sunday night, partly cloudy, 52. And your Monday, mostly sunny and 80. Another great day. Monday night, mostly cloudy, 61, 50% chance of rain. That's because you're moving into Tuesday, where Tuesday, mostly cloudy, 81, 70% chance of rain. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, 64, 60% chance of rain. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, 82, 50% chance of rain. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, 63. Rain begins to turn off, only a 30% chance. Set you up for sunshine and 83 on Thursday. So your Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to be in this humid transition, if you would, where the humidity goes down. We get the second wave of rain and what have you, humidity. And then we're just really okay. So that was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break, and we'll be right back after we hear from these great people.
great dining experience.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Back and some things President Trump doesn't want you to miss. You can't handle rioting and radicals and like the universal unrest. Since the 60s, campus leaders have perfected a script. Student activists can take over offices, administrative offices, or libraries. Violators are tolerated as long as not too much is disrupted. In recent months, we have seen the script applied to city streets. Okay, now the cost higher than having to bite your lip as the inflamed 19-year-olds berate you. This writes from R&R Reno writes. Justice Department asks New Jersey, Pennsylvania for COVID data on nursing home deaths. That's interesting. Trump plan would cure schools reopening chaos. Enough is enough. Trump gave veterans real and permanent choice. And so just some things, like I said, Trump wants you to remember. The White House, $750 million deal for Abbott Labs for rapid testing on COVID, and that comes from Fox News. So just a few tidbits of things that need to be remembered. And now it's time to let you know that we'll be coming up on Mass very shortly. So please tell a friend, and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them we're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45 in Newcastle. Now make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. Mass up next, and we'll see you on down the road.